Welcome to this overview of the Aspen to FishHawk transmission line construction process. TECO has developed this video to help the community know what to expect during construction of this transmission line and to share our best practices in commitment to public safety and environmental stewardship. In this video, we'll focus on a 1-mile section of electrical transmission line that connects the Aspen and FishHawk substations. This transmission line is situated between two neighborhood communities, FishHawk and Channing Park. The stretch of land the transmission line will be constructed on contains a 300-foot wide right-of-way that was established in 1987 in anticipation of the need for a transmission line in this area. Let's explain what happens during the pre-construction, construction, and post-construction phases of building a transmission line. Before construction can begin, preparation of the site must take place. Public safety is TECO's top priority, therefore the existing walkway and access to the corridor will be closed off to public use during the project. As a first step in the pre-construction process, surveyors will measure and stake the boundaries of the work zone. This work zone utilizes 140 feet of the available 300-foot right-of-way. After surveying is complete, silt screens will be temporarily installed. Silt screens are frequently used at construction sites to reduce soil erosion and protect water and biological resources. Silt screens will be installed around ponds and wetland areas to reduce the chance of soil runoff. Once safety and environmental protection measures have been put into place and the right-of-way has been surveyed, construction crews will remove trees, stumps, and other vegetation in the right-of-way. This is done using heavy equipment such as bulldozers, log loaders, and front-end loaders. Clearing the right-of-way provides access for construction equipment and a safe work area for crews. Also at this time, all trees on the edge of the corridor will be trimmed to national clearance standards. Construction vehicles must be able to safely access the area and work in the corridor to install the new transmission lines. Permanent access roads approximately 14 to 16 feet wide are needed for the large equipment used during construction and future maintenance. This is a time when residents may notice a large number of trucks entering and exiting the site at designated locations. Timber mats or composite mats and other environmental controls used to prevent soil erosion are placed at each structure location. They are designed to allow equipment to operate within the construction area with minimal impact to the land. The next step in the construction process is installing the poles. The poles, insulators, and stringing sheaves are delivered to the site and assembled on the ground. Once assembled, the crews can begin to work on the structure foundations. Auger machines are used to dig foundation holes, and concrete trucks are brought in to pour the foundations. The poles are then lifted onto the foundations and secured. Crews will then remove any spoils at the base of each structure. After the poles are in place, crews will use specialized pulling equipment to install the conductors, ground wires, and fiber optic cable. This process begins by first stringing pilot lines through the stringing sheaves on the structures using a helicopter. The pilot lines will be used to pull in a stronger, larger diameter line attached to conductors and ground wires. This process is repeated until the ground wires and conductors are pulled through all of the sheaves. Once the lines are in place, the pulling and tensioning equipment will maintain tension on the lines while they are fastened to the structures. Once the transmission line installation is complete, the land disturbed by construction will be restored to a natural state. Environmental controls, such as silt fences and mats, are removed, though some may remain until the area is stabilized. Bare areas will be seeded and mulched, and native shrubs and ground cover are allowed to regrow. Any damage to the walking path will be repaired. After the work is completed and equipment is removed from the site, the public will have access to the full length of the walking path. Thank you for taking the time to learn about TECO's transmission line construction process. At TECO, we are committed to using efficient, safe, and environmentally friendly best practices in order to deliver reliable electricity to our customers. If you have any questions about the Aspen to FishHawk transmission line, please contact us at 813-630-6295.